Crazy Joe here with Big Dog Jimmy at Crazy Joe's Galaxy. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy, love, or have a passion for combat sports, it'd be awesome if you joined the 1,300 awesome, badass subscribers here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy, where we cover combat sports with predictions, reviews, reenactments, reactions, and commentary. With this fight here at UFC 200, this is a prediction for Johny Big Rig Hendricks versus Kelvin Gastelum, and this is going to be a very interesting fight with a former champion versus a former contender, a guy who was going to be look like he had a huge bright future, but had some weight catching issues of hitting the scale properly. But with the new weight thing going on there with the early morning, I'm hoping both guys make it on point and don't have an issue. Because there's nothing more sour than not making weight. I've never have fought in MMA, but I've wrestled amateur when I was young. So, anyways, this is going to be really cool. Both guys are, I'm much respectful to both guys. They're awesome octagon warriors, and this is going to be an intense fight. And one guy is going to move up the ranks. I believe one guy might stay around where he's at or down a couple notches, depending on how the fight finishes. Big Rig Johnny, he's got 17 wins with 4 losses. Calvin Mini Kane has got 12 wins with 2 losses. This will be a very intense fight in the welterweight division. I don't know, I'm going I sound like a sprinkler. Is what Big Dog Jimmy says, stop sounding like a sprinkler. So anyways, Big Rig Hendricks, he's got 8 wins by KO TKO. It says 1 submission, 8 decision victories. 3 times he's lost to the judges. He's been to the judges 11 times. He's been KO TKO'd once. He's never been submitted in his pro career. His last fight was when he suffered his first TKO loss to the Karate Kid, the Wonder Boy, Stephen Thompson. And that dude has got some crazy footwork and a very high IQ in the octagon. Now, Big Rig is in his last 5 fights, 2 for 3. He's been back and forth ever since he lost to George St. Pierre, GSP, back at UFC 167 by split decision. He went against Robbie Lawler and he beat him by unanimous decision, UFC 171. 10 UFCs later at 181, he went against Lawler again and lost by split decision. He went against Matt Brown, beat him at UFC 185 by unanimous decision. He lost to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, UFC 180, UFC Fight Night 82 by TKO. He had, before going against GSP, he had, I believe, a 6-fight win streak where he beat Carlos Condit, Josh Koscheck, John Fitch, and other dudes as well. So in some of those he's KO'd, TKO decisions. He lost to Rick Horus Story at the Ultimate Fighter Finale 12 in a war and the unanimous decision loss. So he's been in the UFC for a long ass time, since UFC 101. And he's been on a up and down tear as of late in the last 5 fights. Now, Kelvin Gastelum, he's got 11 wins, 4 wins by KO TKO, 4 by submission, 3 by decision. It says he's never lost by KO TKO, never lost by submission, tap out, or pass out. He is undefeated in finishes. He's never been finished in a fight. I mean, he's lost twice by decision by the judges. Who those are to was Tyrone the Chosen One Woodley, who was going for the welterweight championship against Robbie Lawler at UFC 202, I believe, or is it 201? It's been a while since the 201. Yeah, 202 was McGregor and Diaz too. So, it's going to be interesting with that fight anyways to see where he ends up there. And then this has future, not right away, but future title replications down the road. 2 guys who I think should have title shots before these 2 men, just to get it out there, is Maya and then the Wonder Boy Thompson. So Gastelum lost to Magny as well, Neil Magny, by split decision at UFC Fight Night 78. He had beat Nate the Great Makkat at UFC 188 by TKO corner stop. He beat Jake Ellenberger by a rear naked choke. And, he beat Rick the Horror Story by split decision, which is interesting. He beat Uriah Hall by split decision. a while back as well. So he has got some very interesting wins and interesting losses. This is going to be a battle. I think it's going to go the distance. I think it's going to go to the judges, to be honest. But I always want to see a finish. I never want to see it go to the judges. So I'm going with Kelvin Gastelum, the younger man. I believe he's going to win by TKO in the third round. If it doesn't go, if it's either that or it's going to the judges, and I believe Gastelum would pick it up. But on the other hand, Big Dog Jimmy, he thinks that we're going to see Big Rig Johny Hendricks knock out Kelvin Gastelum for the first time in his career in the first round. So let us know down below in the comment section. Do you think I'm right with Kelvin Gastelum winning this one, or do you think Big Dog Jimmy's right with Big Rig but Johny Hendricks winning it by KO in the first round? Let us know your comments down below and your thoughts and opinions. Hit the like button if you enjoy this prediction here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy. UFC 200 is going to be insanely awesome. International Fight Week is going to be awesome. A UFC event on the 7th, 8th, and the 9th. Oh my God, it's going to be so awesome. I can't wait. So many fights. I am freaking out and going bananas in my brain. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, be another badass, awesome subscriber here at the Combat Zone with Crazy Joe's Galaxy. Thanks for watching.